Bayer Leverkusen's unbeaten treble spoiled by Europa League final loss to Atalanta. Bayer Leverkusen's dream of an unbeaten treble season came to a crushing end, as they were defeated by Atalanta in the Europa League final. The German side had been on an incredible run leading up to the final, with domestic league and cup victories under their belt. However, they were unable to overcome their Italian opponents in a tense and dramatic match that left fans on the edge of their seats until the final whistle. Leverkusen had been dominant throughout the season, displaying a level of consistency and skill that had set them apart from their competitors. They had gone unbeaten in the Bundesliga, securing the league title with weeks to spare. In the DFB Pokal, they had overcome tough opposition to reach the final and emerged victorious, adding another piece of silverware to their trophy cabinet. Their form in Europe had been equally impressive, with commanding performances in the Europa League knockout stages leading them to the final against Atalanta. The final promised to be a thrilling encounter between two of Europe's top teams, and it certainly lived up to expectations. Leverkusen started the match brightly, taking the lead early on through a well-taken goal from their star striker. However, Atalanta responded quickly, scoring 2 goals of their own to take the lead before halftime. Leverkusen fought back in the second half, equalizing with a brilliant team goal that had fans on their feet. The match looked to be heading for extra time, but Atalanta had other ideas, scoring a late winner to claim the Europa League trophy. It was a bitter pill to swallow for Leverkusen and their fans, who had been hoping for a historic unbeaten treble. The loss in the final was a harsh reminder of the fine margins in football and the unpredictable nature of knockout competitions. Despite their disappointment, Leverkusen can take pride in their performances throughout the season and the progress they have made under their talented young manager. One of the standout performers for Leverkusen in the final was their captain and talismanic midfielder, who had been instrumental in their success all season. His leadership on the pitch and ability to dictate the tempo of the game had been key to Leverkusen's unbeaten run. He was at the heart of everything good that Leverkusen did in the final, driving his team forward and providing a creative spark in midfield. Although he was unable to lift the Europa League trophy, his performances throughout the season had earned him recognition as one of the best players in Europe. Another player who had shone for Leverkusen in the final was their young striker, who had been in sensational form all season. His pace, movement, and finishing ability had terrorized defenses in the Bundesliga and Europe, and he had continued his fine form in the final. He scored a crucial goal to put Leverkusen ahead early on, and was a constant threat to the Atalanta defense with his intelligent runs and quick feet. Although he was ultimately on the losing side, his performances in the final had only enhanced his reputation as one of the brightest young talents in European football. The loss in the Europa League final was a bitter end to an otherwise outstanding season for Leverkusen. They had achieved a level of success that few teams could match, going unbeaten in the league, winning the domestic cup, and reaching the final of a major European competition. While the defeat will sting, Leverkusen can take heart from the progress they have made under their manager and the potential they have shown for future success. Looking ahead, Leverkusen will be eager to build on their achievements and continue to compete at the highest level. They have a talented squad brimming with potential, and a manager who has shown he has what it takes to lead them to glory. With the hunger and determination to succeed, Leverkusen will be looking to put the disappointment of the Europa League final behind them and focus on the challenges that lie ahead. In conclusion, Bayer Leverkusen's unbeaten treble dreams may have been spoiled by their loss to Atalanta in the Europa League final, but their season was a resounding success nonetheless. They can take pride in their achievements and the progress they have made as a team. With a talented squad and a bright future ahead, Leverkusen will be aiming to bounce back from their disappointment and continue to challenge for trophies in the seasons to come.